imagine like your YouTube video is that layout. We'll say it's just like 4 separate screens. So you got the 360 one there, you got the PlayStation one there, you got the PC one there, and a Switch one in this corner. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And same build on all of them. Same route. And it's just, which one changes the most, you know?
Right.
Because, like, on the older systems, it's going to be a lot buggier. On PC, you've got to have a strong enough PC to be able to run it properly. And that actually has the highest amount of crashing. Like, I'd want it essentially unedited, and, like, just to show how different things go, if that makes any sense.
Right. Makes sense to me. That's why I like doing live streams.
I can hear my voice in the video.
Huh? Yeah. I put the phone up close to my camera, or not my camera, my mic. That way I can, you can talk to people too, without having to like go through all the crap. Also, it took me forever to come up with the name for this video. That's why I didn't start it for a while, because I was like, I need to come up with something that's kind of funny, but like more stupid than anything.
Alright, I gotta pause it for half a second. Ooh. Double audio. Because, like, I'm talking, I can hear you and me talking, but then I hear it again, like, as we're talking on the video, so I'm pausing the video now.
Why not mute the video? That way you can only hear me and you talking.
You know what? That's a good idea. I should probably do that. The question is how? Alright, go ahead and talk for a second.
Yo, what up?
Okay, good.
I don't know.
I made sure to mute. I had to figure out how to mute the video, but also keep the call volume.
Right. Did you see it?
Zombizi Bay, yeah.
No, I meant the trick you taught me.
Oh, the jump kick?
Yeah.
Nice. I'm glad you've learned. You learned well. Nice and crunchy. See, like, the good thing is, despite the violence in this game, because it's like older quality, it's probably not as likely to get like a warning or something, because you know how YouTube is nowadays.
Right. Can you kick this one? No. You can't do that one.
Yeah, bodies that are like set piece bodies you can't really interact with. They'll have a slightly different change in their graphic. That's how the older games did it.
So I've been kind of just not even focused on the story really, just kind of exploring the map. You can see kind of like what I've gotten to.
Yeah. See, I like games with fog of wars like that. You actually get to see your route.
Right. That way I know what I've explored and what I need to go back to and all that.
You want to know a game that's surprisingly good for that? Even though it's a newer game?
What?
Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom.
Bro.
They actually have a way that shows you, like, you actually get to see the path you walked on the map.
The thing about Breath of the Wild...
shows where you died.
The thing about Breath of the Wild that, like, really irks me isn't even really anything to do with the game. It's the fact that Death Battle used the logic of, like, Breath of the Wild to end up making Cloud beat Link. How the fuck...
But there's, like, several different Links. Like, if you've seen Twilight Princess Link, he's a freaking brutal monster.
Well, like, how... They used the Breath of the Wild Link specifically. The old Link that won was the one more from, like, the Ocarina of Time, like, days. So, I don't know. Like, how the fuck does somebody get more abilities and then end up losing to a guy who hasn't had any, like, changes
Any
made to him?
changes, yeah. Like, the closest you could say that Cloud had a change in an upgrade isn't actually an upgrade, he just talks more, and that's freaking Kingdom Hearts compared to that in Final Fantasy, you know?
Right. So I don't get the logic there.
Yeah. In my opinion, the best Link, even though I've said it a million times and I'll keep saying it, is Twilight Princess Link. He was brutal, he was efficient, he had the wolf transformation, he had Midna, he had multiple weapons and armors again, and yet, despite all this, he technically also had access to the Ocarina of Time / Majora's Mask Link as an ally, as a trainer. That zombie to the left is going to move. I don't know how far behind I am, though.
This one? Or...
Oh, never mind, he didn't move.
I was gonna say,
Obviously a delay.
I gave him a kick, and I gave her a kick to make sure that they wouldn't move. This one I know is not gonna move because I looted him, and I've come to realize any zombie that you can loot, even if you didn't kill it, it means that it's already dead.
Yeah. Usually the ones that are sitting like that, though, are usually the type that get up and charge you.
That's what I was thinking. I got all paranoid when I walked up. I was like, okay, so there's these devoured bodies here, and then...
Wait, is it just this one do you have, or do you have the one that also has Riptide?
I have Riptide, and I might even have Dead Island 2.
Wait, Dead Island 2? That's the new one, where they're in California.
Yeah, I might have that one too. Maybe.
I mean, even I don't have that one. I mean, I don't even have this one, but that's the new one that like came out really recently.
Oh, let me give it a check real quick. I'll go to my library.
You might have Escape Dead Island, which is technically a weird side game that not many people know much of. I can't see it, by the way, so you'll
I know.
be able to check.
Huh.
Wait, you have Dead Island 2 as well?
No. I thought I did.
Oh. Okay. You probably saw Riptide and thought it was 2, because a lot of people consider Riptide Dead Island 2.
I definitely have it on my to-buy list. I thought I already did buy it, but... There's a lot of games I have on my, still to get list. I went on such a buying spree that I really need to start like getting into the games that I already have more. This is a big situation of like the opposite of what people usually have as their problem. I have a bunch of games and like no time to play them. Everybody else has a bunch of time to play and usually no games. That was my problem back in the day.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's nothing out this way. I think it's weird that I haven't ran into a zombie in a while.
Oh no, this area is pretty empty for some reason. Even I remember that. You will come across an area that's got a decent chunk of runners, though, soon, I think.
I got crowded the other night, and I thought I was done for, dude. Like, there was, like, 6 of them, and my health bar only had 2 of the pieces on it. I was like, there's no way I'm surviving this. I just started throwing kicks.
A flashlight if you press up or down on the D-pad.
Yeah, I usually don't worry about the flashlight because I can see pretty well, night vision, but if you'd like, I can turn it on, that way you can see.
Okay. Oh, I can see it fine, it's I didn't know if you could or not. I'm used to this game, I've played this game a million times, so.
Oh yeah, I spend a lot of time in the dark, so I got pretty good dark vision. I guess that's not accessible, so we're going up this ladder.
I'd at least check your. Oh, you could go up the ladder. Yeah. Oh wait, I keep forgetting there's a delay. I would occasionally turn on your camera, not for me, but for the viewers, because if you do get other viewers.
Right. Just.
I like how it says there's no one watching, but I'm here watching.
Right. I know that you're here.
Yeah. That's YouTube for you. I mean, you probably have 3 viewers right now, and it wouldn't respond, you know?
Mm-hmm. I really appreciate when people tune into my videos, especially when I'm doing like the ranking stuff, because that is mostly my opinion, so people really aren't obligated to care. So it's really nice that people actually do. I'm guessing that this is like really good. I don't know, like, is yellow better than purple? I don't know.
I believe so. I believe the tier list is gray, green, blue, purple, and then yellow. That's what it is in a lot of other games. So
yeah, that's what I would think. Let's see, and go figure, it's just a regular hammer. Let's see.
Yeah, based on what it looks like, that's probably like one of the really good ones.
And then
what I would do with that is once it gets about to the point of breaking, you then use it to make an item, like use it in a blueprint or whatever.
right.
That's what I always did with those type of things, is I would use them almost all the way, then make something, because it kind of sometimes it resets the quality, but it means you usually have to upgrade it again.
Man, I don't know why I love the big brass knuckles so much.
Because it's funny that you get to just punch a zombie in the face.
I'm not even using. This is the character that has a like a weakness, more or less, for physical combat, and I just love punch. Yeah. So like, I'm kind of fucking myself in a way, but God, is it funny to sit there and beat a zombie to death.
It's funny because Perna canonically is the narrator for the second game, so, well, not second game, but Riptide.
I always loved her voice.
Like, he's technically the canon character, I think.
I don't.
And in the long run, she's actually the best character because she's got the bonus to firearms, which late game you get firearms.
Bro, check this out.
Baseball bat. Jeez, that's a weird spot for it. But, I mean, that's video games, you know? Like, hiding things in weird spots like that, it rewards you. That's what I love about video games now, is that everyone does that.
Well,
it rewards you for exploring.
I actually found that while exploring a bungalow. Some dude used it to shoot himself, I guess. And I was just like, cool, I got a gun early on. I can't use it because it requires level 10, but also I got no ammo with it, so I'm assuming that I'm not going to be able to fire it anytime soon.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure there used to be a glitch, I don't think it's still in the game, where if you were using Ferna and you had any handgun, and you use her special, which whips out her personal handgun, it would basically give you ammo.
Guessing I can't access that area right now.
Try hitting it with your normal hammer.
Yeah, I don't think it's going.
Yeah, that's probably it. Oh, I think you have to run through that with a vehicle. I think that's the only way to get through that.
Aha, then I know.
Yeah, you get trucks later on.
Well, I got a question for you. How do you fast travel? Because I got aggravated.
You don't get to fast travel yet. You get to fast travel once you unlock the fast travel maps.
Oh.
Yeah,
There's a car down here.
Yeah, I think if you go to that fast travel map, it allows you to fast travel. And technically, you can have any truck that's one of the drivable trucks. In fact, you can actually, there's certain items in the game for like fetch quests to get like a box of juice or a box of canned food or a can of gasoline or a big tank, or not tank, but a big old jug of water, and you can put it in the trunk of your vehicle and transport it to a place for profit, I guess. I've never did them because I just never really cared to.
Yeah.
Usually they're for Radiant fetch quests.
Bro, speaking of fetch quests, like that quest with the infinite water like getting quest. My thing with that is I feel like they should have really had like a twist at the end. Like there should have been like a water cap, and then the girl that's laying dead in the room for no reason, like that's adjoined to her. I'm just gonna say like she got up and mauled the other girl, because one, she's annoying, and two, like you can't tell me that there's just this random dead girl on this bungalow for nothing, and the other girl is just doing absolutely zilch about it.
Right. Turns out all the water she kept using as bath water because the fresh water got shut off or some shit.
Mm-hmm. Like, there's gotta be some kind of, like, twist here.
Yeah.
Or payoff.
Like, if it were me, like, you get a warning, essentially, on the night. If I had a fetch quest, after the 100th, or after the 99th one, the final one you bring ends it automatically, and you get, like, a secret little thing of, like, this really good item of weapon or something. It's not endgame. It can be, if you use it right. But it's something that'll be leveled to you. There's like a nice joke to it, like, oh, so you're a completionist, huh? You know, something that's there for like, oh, okay, like here, let's reward you for being something, for doing your thing.
Right,
and,
like
I'd still allow the fetch quest to be available, but not at the same time. Like, you give it to somebody else, or you can still turn it in there and get, like, the passive money, at least, or, like, the tiny XP.
Well, see, I thought of a perfect way for, like, the quest to end, because, you know, 100's a good number. That's what I was thinking, is, like, you bring her 99 bottles of water, and then when you go to bring her the 100th bottle, you find her, like, dead, mauled by the other zombie girl who you have to kill, but then when you go up to the other girl, like, the payment for the last bottle of water is on her body. That way you still get to, like, complete the quest one last time, but it's also like, alright, you get capped off here.
Right. And then, like, make it to where other fetch quests can give you more or less or something.
Right. Or, I don't know, make it like a less annoying NPC for the water quest. God.
Right.
Then again, the champagne girl is not a delight herself.
Neither is the guy who's, like, obsessed with you bringing him alcohol. He's in one of the bungalows. You'll meet him eventually. Unless you already have and never noticed.
I don't think I've met him. I met some.
Yeah, he literally just has you bring him any alcohol.
I met this one guy who sent me to his cabin. He said something about survivors, but there wasn't no survivors there. A bunch of infected, which means they were probably survivors, like, at one point.
Right.
Hey, finally.
I'm having a cookout tomorrow. Some of my cousins are coming over.
You doing the grilling?
I might. We're gonna do just some casual hot dogs and burgers, but I think we're gonna go fishing and all hang out as a family.
Uh-oh.
Maybe I'll find something useful.
Right, you should be, like, what I would do, like, I think some games do it and others don't. Dying Light 2, not Dead Island, but Dying Light, kind of do that. Choose which med pack you have. Sorry, I zoned out for half a second there. You can make normal bandages with, I use like chamomile, honey. You combine it and make with cloth, and it makes healing, like a healing bandage. And then they have like medicated med kits, and then they have military kits, which like fully heal you no matter what. And like it usually defaults to the standard bandages. At least that's what I'm thinking. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I played it.
No, that's still not right.
And I mean, it doesn't even things like look at is your mission to actually build this?
I don't know too. You said something about.
Say, like, are you just building this because you found it, or?
I remember last time that I picked up a crate, it actually gave me like a blue indicator on where to like drop it, but it's not giving me any indicators. Assuming that I either don't need to move these, or it's just not going to tell me where I need to move them. And you said something about spelling help. Well,
I mean, you're doing a good job.
H-E-L, and trying to finish the P off to see if that does anything. I was going to say I heard the snicker.
I have the brain of a child.
Well, it seemed to do very little.
Why not check?
That is a good point. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything. I'm assuming that they're just random boxes placed around.
Yeah, it's probably like for a bit of flair or something.
I was about to like hit that guy in the head with a hammer.
I mean, it is right there too.
Can I not talk
you're
to
at
this
one
guy?
of the other safe houses. Turn to the. Oh yeah. It sucks because there's the delay. I think he becomes a merchant later on.
I was gonna say I can't get in there and I can't talk to him, so I'm assuming that I'm just not supposed to like see this guy just yet.
Yeah, I mean, basically. Yeah, I believe if you come here slightly later on, because I know this becomes a safe. I'm pretty sure it's a lighthouse if you look up.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, I mean, I can't quite tell because of the delay. Yeah, the lighthouse. Okay. Yeah, because there's a guy at the top who I believe is the leader of the group, and he's one of the possible people to work with. I think you basically did a mission before the mission was unlocked with the help sign.
Huh. That could be. Because I have explored quite a bit out of my way for a simple, like, quest. I haven't even done the first quest yet.
I honestly would do the mission, the story mission, till you unlock the next safe house. What I do is I try to do all the side things in an area, then try and get the next safe house, because then it either unlocks the rest of the area. But if I go back to starting areas, usually there's no more missions by then.
I kind of wonder what these are. They're all over the place.
Oh, they're old World War II bunkers. Or they might not even be World War II, but think about it. Back in the day, the islands were all part of war bunkers.
Yeah.
Because think of Call of Duty War II Doomsday, the one mission where you're literally storming a beach. Doesn't those bunkers look exactly like the ones in them?
Yeah, kinda. Let's see that.
Either someone's shooting a gun or someone's letting off fireworks. You near me? I'm gonna hope it's fireworks.
Hope for the best and all that.
Yeah, hope for the best, expect the worst, but this is also a campground because, you know, people like to celebrate on the weekends and all that, so that's probably all it is.
Well, I better go give Miss Thirsty her water. I've accumulated quite a bit of it.
Plenty of money for later on. I mean, it's always good for buying stuff to the merchants later. Chris Blanc. See, I'm so glad that... Oh, we still have it. I'm so glad that the jump kick was a thing I taught somebody about.
Yeah, I honestly, like, when you said something about that, I was like, really? And he was like, yep. And then I once I did it, I was like, all right, addicted. Can't stop doing it.
It's because it guarantees a knockover and shit. I think they kind of, you know how like Dying Light is supposed to be the upgrade of these games, kind of.
Oh, I missed.
Because I like that the in Dying Light they added the drop kick, which if you're run jump kicking, technically that's basically what it is. It's a drop kick,
Oh.
and it's the most busted fucking thing. Ooh, a wallet.
Oh shit.
Runner. You actually get a trophy for, I believe, killing 3 runners, like exploding the head of 3 runners back to back. Might be 5, not sure.
Oh yeah, I saved this dude. He's the one that sent me to the cabin, actually.
It's still loading for me. Well, not loading, but there's the delay. Oh, okay. I know who you're talking about.
Stay down. Stay down.
I love how all you did was basically kick that dude in the nuts, and he still fell over.
Well, they do have like a small bit of humanity left in them in this game. Like they can carry weapons and shit. I've noticed. So
I think they can even throw them at you technically if if you're too far away.
yeet.
But I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah. All right.
I can't remember if it was this zombie game or another one where technically the zombie could shoot a gun at you. Kind of. It's not an intentional thing, but like it goes to swing at you from a distance, but it has a gun in its hand still from when it was alive, so it shoots it at you. And it's like does a lot of damage. I can't remember if it's this one or if it's a different zombie game.
I think I've seen what you're talking about in a game before. I just don't know.
I mean, that could be multiple games too. So.
I know for a fact that zombies can shoot at you in Resident Evil 5.
Well, that's Resident Evil for you. Resident Evils are... It's weird. I love zombie games and all that. Not a fan of Resident Evil. I like Resident Evil Village, but that's mostly because Lady Dimitrescu.
I was gonna say, I know why you like Resident Evil Village.
Who doesn't love that one? Because Lady Dimitrescu. But that, on top of that, that one feels a lot more like an action game than a horror game to me.
Time to die, mate.
But that's also the only one I've actually genuinely put some effort into, and that's because I got to play a demo. Your hammer's about to break. Oh, you already see that. Remember, if you got the opportunity, use that hammer to make another item, and if you can't, use it as a throwing weapon for that last little bit. Because it'll still do good damage as long as it's not completely destroyed.
What?
Oh, Jesus. That was a lot of damage.
Where'd it come from? Oh, I guess the burning vehicle, maybe.
Probably. I have a thing of spicy honey extra hot next to me, and I'm so tempted to try it.
Honey. Why can't you kick beach balls? I feel like that should be a feature in the game.
What's that? You're getting muffled, dude.
I said, why can't you kick the beach balls? You should be able to do that in this game.
Technically, you can. However, there's a chance it can kill you. Because they used to be able to move. At least in the original design of the game, they were. However, there was a bug where they would kill you, so they made it harder for them to move. Still does it. Still kills you if you do manage to kick it.
It kills you if you kick it?
Sometimes. It's... Do you know how like in Skyrim, how walking over a pile of bones, for some reason it'll jitter out and throw the bone into you and it does damage?
I don't have enough experience in Skyrim for...
Oh. Well, it's an issue with the physics engine, and it's trying to move an item. And for some reason, when coding the beach balls, it didn't go well. So, for some reason, it hits you and it instantly kills you no matter the amount of health you have. Because it treats it as an attack. So, no one's exactly sure how or what. Obviously, they fixed it nowadays in the newer games. Shit, I just dropped stuff. But, back in the day, that was like a big joke, meme. So.
I quite enjoy decapitating zombies.
Yeah, how they keep moving sometimes. I saw that. What mission are you doing right now again?
I'm just taking the thirsty girl some water before I move into the main quest.
Okay. I see you trying to kick that beach ball. I think it's only a couple beach balls that are still technically movable.
Yeah.
Jesus. The dude's head became a beach ball. You know, I just realized you're also playing the definitive edition / remake or whatever, so they might have fixed the beach ball issue by just making them unmovable. I'm thinking purely off the original.
That's the first time I've actually managed to break down a door with hitting the red thing.
Yeah? And did you see your little trophy you got for it?
Mm-hmm. Knock, knock.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, duct tape and nails and a rag. I'm starting to think that there was some, you know, not so great shit happening to this girl.
You're on a party island.
You know what? Fair. Fair.
Like, literally, the first thing you see on this island is a guy rapping a song called Hoodoo You Voodoo Bitch.
My muscles are starting to cramp.
I just gave you water.
Also, that girl might not actually be dead.
She don't ever move.
She might just... Yeah, but she might just be passed out drunk. Like, so that or like in like a depressed state where she's refusing to even do anything.
Well, you can't interact with her, so maybe.
Because I mean, she has bottles of alcohol near her. Like maybe what she's doing with like they have a whole bunch of alcohol. Maybe she just drinks herself to where she instantly passes out. The other girl's trying to kick the alcohol and get water.
There's also a big puddle of blood there.
Or wine. Look at the wine bottle next to it spilled over.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair. I was gonna say maybe tuberculosis is what killed her instead of her roommate.
Damn it, Arthur! Because you played enough Red Dead to know he got TB, right?
I have not played enough, but I do know that he got tuberculosis because I did a little bit of research on the ending to figure out which one was the good one, and there is no good ending.
I mean, there is.
What's this here?
There's a good guy ending, but there's no, like, happy ending for Arthur.
Right. So obviously, just be a good guy character and help John. I mean, it kind of makes sense that there wouldn't be a good ending for Arthur, seeing how Red Dead 2 is actually a prequel.
Yeah. Hey, you.
We knew what was going to happen to John in the long run, so...
Yeah, but that's the kind of fuck thing is when Red Dead Redemption ends, you know that you got to watch two cowboys die, because you if you played the first Red Dead, you know that John's a goner.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, technically Jack lives. At least.
I'm thinking that he's probably going to be the protagonist to Red Dead 3.
3.
Yeah.
There's other people thinking it's either going to also be Sadie Adler or like Charles or Hosea.
You know, I actually would like to see Sadie be the main character, simply because, like, I don't know, you wouldn't think about a female, like, you know, protagonist in a game like that, but, you know, this is a new generation.
I don't think we had a female lead in any of the Rockstar games.
Yeah, there's no female leads in Grand Theft Auto yet either.
Right. I mean, that'd be a good one too. It's cowboy stuff, so they don't have to go into the weird side. Wait, yeah, there is a female lead in Rockstar games. GTA 6 is one of the main characters a female.
GTA 6 is out already?
No, but they released all the trailers and stuff. You get 2 playable characters, a male and a female.
Nice. Can I throw this?
But I mean, I think you can throw every weapon, except guns.
You can't throw that.
Oh.
But I can use it as a roadblock.
Yeah. Weirdly effective.
I can hear one growling, but I don't see it. I'm starting to think she's not dead. Okay, she is dead, so. Aha. How does this thing even work, really? Like, what's the science behind this weapon?
Stick and sharp. And battery. I don't fucking know. You're questioning a video game, dude.
I thought you were the smart one of us.
I mean, if I can look at it a bit better.
Can I change camera angles?
Not really, but I got a decent look at it. Looks like a decent wattage of battery or multiple batteries taped together, which technically that can work. And the saw blade itself is technically in a fixed position, probably with a not quite sure. It's still kind of hard to see, but that's only because of the quality of the game. I mean, I'm sure it technically makes plenty of sense. It's hard to tell, really. However, I bet you that thing runs so hot that realistically that stick would catch on fire.
Yeah, that's what I would think.
And that battery would have burnt out way long ago.
Oh man, I started following the way. The quest marker. I really need to. So I actually need your help with this.
All right.
Oh wait, that's why I couldn't find the last switch. I was gonna say I turned off 2 of the switches, but I could never find the last one. Apparently, it's a little bit further than I explored. Just a hair further than I explored, actually.
Yep, that's how they get you. If I'm remembering correctly, that one is surrounded by electric water.
Yeah, I got that one.
Well,
That's what pissed me off, because I was like, this has got to be the hard one to get, so why can't I find the other one? What is...
Also, I noticed that door you tried to push open didn't open.
Mm-hmm. I'm guessing that there's a reason for that.
I'm guessing. Oh, he dead. I like how the collectibles are excerpts from like the news and paper and other people's written down notes.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, nothing blocking that door at all. Just didn't open.
Dang, I tried to get it again. I was like, maybe...
I mean, as long as you make it in the red afterward, it still works. It's just you gotta do it more than once.
I hit outside the red, but just barely on that last one.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't know, this is probably my best route to... Ooh. I couldn't really take that anyway, but I found something.
There you go.
Dang.
Just bloody die!
I knew I'd get one of you
I was
guys.
wondering why you clicked so much, and then the guy jumped up.
I can't tell. This thing is screaming like it's alive, but... Okay, no, it's that thing that's screaming. Okay, I just killed it by making it bleed to death.
Yep. You ever kick a zombie into the water and make it drown?
Mm-mm.
You can do it. Yep.
There's another one just kind of chilling down here. I was gonna say, I'm not sure I want it to come up. Come on. Alright. Oh, I'm the type of guy that likes to roam around. I'm never in one place. I roam from town to town.
Wanderer by Dion.
I actually got my brother addicted to that song.
It's one of the main songs of Fallout 4.
I was so happy when I actually got him addicted to a song like that, because he likes rap and shit like that, like, you know, predominantly. So I was pretty proud of myself. I was like, yeah. Not that I think there's anything wrong with rap, really, you know. It's just...
It's not really your cup of tea in comparison.
Right. I listen to some rap, just because my brother does, but like... I don't know, I'm more of a rock and roll guy, if I have a choice.
Rock, country, dubstep, sea shanties. Right now, like my top 3 songs right now are all like Lord of the Rings, dwarven, like in the dwarven language of Khuzdul.
I kicked a beach ball.
See, I told you.
It went underwater. But it's not coming back up.
That's how they fixed it. They made it to where the balls don't work right. How dare they? They ruined the balls.
I think that's just a really weird design. I don't think that's probably anything to do with the...
Yeah, that's just weird design. It's like a kids area, which I'm glad 99% of the zombie games out there don't involve children, or if they do involve children, they are either immune somehow to the disease, or they are luckily immortal. One game that I've noted, the Dying Light game, the first one at least, children could actually become zombies rarely, and they were fucking petrifyingly difficult. Because they're, I think they're called them screamers, and they disoriented you, made it to where you couldn't do nothing, and alerted other zombies to your presence.
Lay the fuck down.
So you had to either kill them quickly, or you had to sneak up to them and then snap their necks.
Man, in Resident Evil, they deal with like children being in it sometimes. I don't think they've ever had like a child zombie, but I mean they do have like a children like as a protagonist here and there.
Yeah, or like a child death. I'd rather see a child death than a child zombie, because you know a child zombie, that's gonna fuck up whoever has to put down.
Bro, that's Z Nation started off fucking brutal because they was trying to set themselves off as like, you know, the next big zombie show, you know, aside from The Walking Dead. And how do they start off? By having a well-known actor like play a dude. They set him up as one of the main characters of the show. Then he ends up getting killed brutally by a baby zombie of all things.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he gets like ripped apart by the thing. He went in alone to deal with it, and he didn't realize that it was gonna fuck him up. The team went in to find him, and yeah, it wasn't a pretty sight.
Oh yeah.
And this is a comedy-oriented, like, you know, zombie show at that. So it's
Worth anything
kind of
here?
fucking brutal to kill off a
So
guy
they
like
kind of
that.
had to make it a joke at the same time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
There's a character in it that, like, everybody in my family loves. His name is Doc, and he smokes weed, specifically, like, Z-weed, which is weed that came out after, like, the zombie outbreak started.
I'm guessing it makes the zombies not smell you.
Oh no, all it does is get them high. And there's even like this part in the story. I think that's one of the thugs. That sounds like I heard a pretty big growl.
Oh, that could be an ambient thing.
Ambient? Do you hear it?
Ambiance, like background noise.
No.
That is a thing in this game. Like sometimes you'll hear screaming in the background even when there's nothing around. I believe Fury is where your special ability is, where you pull out your own gun.
When the rage meter is full, hit O. Well, what the fuck is...
You see your health bar?
No, it went away.
Oh. Well, underneath your health bar, I believe, is the rage meter. I believe.
There it is. There's my health bar. That rage meter's pretty low, though.
Oh, wait. It's not that one. It's the circular bar that's around the, like, next to the health bar, but not under it. Unless I'm wrong again. Which is entirely possible. It's been too long since I played this.
It started making me feel like motion sick yesterday to play it. I don't know why, but I could not like playing more than 5 minutes of this game at a time.
Because it has a natural head bob. Like, just walk straight and you can see it.
I feel alright playing it today. Just yesterday I was taking it not so great.
Dude, I need to quit eating these peanuts, but they're addicting. What?
Nothing.
Your brain mistook the word peanuts for penis, didn't you?
Didn't mistake, just, you know, childish autocorrect.
I gotcha. Trust me, you're not the only one. Here, allow me to make it much worse. I love peanuts. Hang on, I'm actually joking on one.
Oh man, don't. You can't say.
And what makes it better is I just took a swig of Sex on the Beach to make it to fix my choking.
What is Sex on the Beach?
Sex on the Beach is. Give me a second. Well, obviously it's a alcohol beverage cocktail. Let's see here. Does it not say? Huh. Okay, I'll Google it. I can always re-chime back into the train.
Can I stand on him to like, so he doesn't get up?
I think you have to keep kicking him at least. Alright.
That's kicking him to death, though. That's not. That's not him drowning.
I think you have to just at least keep him in the water. What is a sex on the beach? That is such a weird thing to say. Alright. It is vodka and peach schnapps, orange juice, and cranberry juice.
I was gonna say, like, good thing it's not Siri or whatever. It'd probably sass you. What is Sex on the Beach? Something you will likely never have.
That, or it would she'd like give you a link to a hentai or something. I mean, it is Siri. She don't got a filter sometimes. Reach chimed in. But there you go, Tyler. For your the childish side in you, I used Sex on the Beach to fix up my choking on peanuts.
I feel like it's a nice release for like the people. You're getting tormented by zombies all the time. Like, just let them beat some zombies to death. Get a little frustration out.
I think there's actually a trophy for just killing a bunch of zombies with your bare fists. I know you can even drink the alcohol in the game and it actually does something. I think it actually boosts your melee damage. But you have to actually equip it like a weapon.
There you are.
Whoa. And the fact that they just sprint up so damn quickly. Wait, you killed those zombies with one hit of oh wait, you're using your brass knuckles. I was gonna say, with just the bare fist you managed to kill them? I mean, with Sam B, maybe if you invested your points enough, but damn. do click your buttons.
Fuck with all of these.
It's funny. Like, I love how I'm sitting here watching you play Dead Island, and technically, if I really wanted to, I could live stream a game myself. Which I might start streaming again. I'm just not sure what to stream.
I'd like to do some streams together, especially since I've been doing it more professionally here lately. I've been actually like writing scripts for shit.
Yeah. Here, you know what? I know exactly what to do here. I'm going to give you a game, and you're going to tell me which one I should do. Let me real quickly pause these installs real quick so that way it speeds things up to the other ones. Alright. God of War. The Norse mythology one, the first one of the Norse mythology ones. Kingdom Hearts, which that one's going to be a bit tricky because Disney's pretty nuts with their copyright, but I can do it. Because I don't really care about copyright or ads or nothing. I don't think I'll ever get big. And if I did, I would just private the video later on after people have seen it, you know. Ghosts of Tsushima.
Okay, this is what I was talking about with the boxes.
Oh, yeah. I see what you're doing. Yeah, when you get hit by something on fire, it's stupid that you can't put. Wait. I wonder if you can put water out. Like if you can equip a bottle of water or something. I never really thought about it.
Don't let me die.
Oh, okay. I see why they do it now. Yeah, I'd spam the kicking on them. You have any med kits?
I do not. I only found the one, so at the moment, I'm just kind of hoping that there's an energy drink up here.
Well, take your time.
I need a monster, man.
The cans are red, so I wouldn't say Monster. I'd probably say like Rockstar Energy or
Red
something
Bull.
like that. Isn't Red Bull cans actually blue?
Yeah, but I feel like they should be red.
Probably. Oh, there you go. Some snacks. I wonder if you can like zoom in on it or something. Like before you like drink them all next time you see them. See if we can get as close as you can to them, and we'll see like what kind it actually is.
Yeah, see if there's like a name brand.
Like, I'm pretty sure in this game, if you go and look at license plates, it's called the license plates say Left 4 Dead or something on them. Well, that didn't go as planned.
I didn't really have a plan. I just wanted to see if I could throw it.
Do you want to real quickly test and see if they explode instantly or if they take a second when throwing a weapon at them?
Yeah! It does work.
Oh, well, there you go. Now you have more environmental weapons. Doesn't really do much. Oh, never mind. It does do a lot of damage. Holy shit. Okay. Goddamn.
Can I'm not sure I can jump over those cars without getting lit on fire.
I don't think you can. There's actually a fast travel point right there, though. Did you see that?
You're really
Yeah,
starting
if you look on your
to piss
map to
me
your
off.
Alright.
right in there to the left, it's right there.
So I'm guessing that there's like a reason for this place.
Yeah, I think this is a major story area. I think you come through, you like manage to clear the cars out of the way at some point or something. I don't remember.
I don't know, but it seems like my presence isn't welcome here, so I'll leave.
Yeah, all the Zeds. If you have any melee weapons that you can throw that are like about to break or something, I would test if that blows up instantly or not.
I already threw my hammer earlier and I missed.
Yeah.
And I don't think I can retrieve it because it was about to break.
I think if it's like one hit left, it might break. I'm not sure. Yeah, like use that shovel there or something.
I guess I can't pick up the gasoline. It really looks like I should be able to, but
You're probably supposed to be able to, but it's like mission based or something.
hey, cool, the shovel didn't even blow up.
Yeah. As I said, sometimes they don't actually get destroyed.
Turn this off now. And right, I gotta go into that area. I honestly thought that like the last switch would be in here, so I spent so long looking around in this place.
Yep, turns out it's up on like a telephone pole or something, right?
Yep. And I really don't understand what these are for either. These like random fruit
Juice packs.
Yeah.
I think they're part of a mission later on. Like you can put them in the back of your truck and bring them to someone, and then they pay you like the water bitch.
Like the water bitch. There's a vehicle I could put them in the back of.
Oh, technically, yeah.
Well, I mean, that's a drivable vehicle over there, the truck.
Yeah. You also notice that they're European cars.
I did not notice that. Is that a... what the fuck is
The
that?
steering wheels are on the opposite side.
Bloody waste of skin.
What is that?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure this is like the best time to be using the workbench.
I'd use your flashlight so you can see what's on the ground there. Oh, apparently it's nothing. Okay. You punched her in the butt and it killed her.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
I remember on Dead Rising 2, at least, Dead Rising 2, one of the times you can get grappled by zombies, at least on the female zombies, they'll drop to their knees and like they literally start eating at your crotch. And I used to make a joke saying, "No, I don't wanna. I'm a virgin." It was a joke I used to say, even though in the game the character is actually a father. I love Dead Rising 2 because you could straight up just tame a fucking tiger and give it to your daughter as a pet. That's straight up one of the missions. And the tiger's name, I believe, is Snowflake.
Snowflake?
The way you tame Snowflake is so goddamn weird. You have to first kill her trainer because he's a psychopath mission. And then you have to find, I think, 5 pieces of meat, put it on the ground, lure the tiger over to it, but don't let the tiger see you because then you'll die. And then after eating all 5, then you get a cinematic where basically you tamed the tiger. And then the tiger is your follower until you take her to the safe zone. And then you straight up walk up to your daughter, and it's like you've created the greatest thing ever for her. turns out that's an entire secret mission, essentially, is giving your daughter toys and gifts. You can bring her jelly beans, toy horses, and teddy bears, and turns out it gives you shit for it. Didn't even know until like years later, well after I quit playing the game and I saw it in a video. I knew about the tiger, but I didn't know about all the other stuff.
Well, then you weren't a very good dad.
No, I really wasn't. Because 3 separate times I forgot to give her Zombrex so she didn't turn into a zombie. Because I would be too busy focusing on killing zombies with random items I've made. Of course, this was like years ago when I didn't really pay attention to what I was doing half the time. Oh, you got your Fury now, too. Once you find some zombies, you get to put some bullets in them.
Lots of bullets.
I think it's only 3 shots. Could be wrong, though. But I think as you upgrade it, it gets better, obviously. God, look how beautiful that water is.
Where you go?
Like, I want to go to this island, whether there's zombies or not. I would just, like, fence off an area, make sure I have, like, a gun or 2 or something ready to defend myself. But I'm enjoying the beach, you know what I mean? Like, they have working electricity.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you somewhere they have working Wi-Fi. They clearly still have radios and shit. Like, this is an island. There are bound to be CDs, MP3 players lying all over the place. Like, grab a couple of them, put some music on, and enjoy the fucking beach. You know what I mean? Don't have any more lines because there's zombies everywhere. If you're smart about what you're doing, this could be the best vacation of your life, you know?
Yeah. It's kind of fucked. I actually, like, my zombie story, it follows multiple protagonists. There's actually a couple of protagonists that actually, like, took the zombie apocalypse and pretty much just used it as just that, like, the world's best vacation.
Yeah, and I mean, you kind of have to in some forms.
Yeah,
Some you get to let out all the anger and rage you've been pent up with, and let out your psycho side. And others, you can use it to just avoid people and do things you want.
Yeah, with those guys, I actually kind of liked the idea of that story in a way, because, like, it was a different take on the story genre than the other ones in terms of, like, these guys didn't really see the zombies as much of a threat. They, you know, they were smart, so...
Like, in my opinion, if a real-life zombie apocalypse happened, it would be over quick. Because so many people, like, research them and, like, plan for them that it'd be over in days. I'd say the most we'd have is, like, let's say it happened here in the U.S., it'd be over in a couple weeks, maybe a month or 2. And that depends on if it takes a moment for the infection to, like, take hold.
Mm-hmm.
If it's, like, other places, then they potentially will have a little bit more difficulties, because we're pretty free and loose with our gun control.
Right. That's my grandpa's talking about. If we was ever invaded, you know, the other country would be... No, I'm talking about, like, from another country. They'd be screwed because America, like, almost every American is a gun nut.
Right. Like, even the civilians are the military.
Right, like, that's what he said. Like, you take down the military, then you've got to mow down just about every civilian, because they're not going to give up their homes too easy.
Right. And half them civilians are probably more cracked out and deadlier than half the freaking military. Like, you may have California, you're like, oh my god, we're being invaded, I surrender. And meanwhile, over here in the middle of the fucking Tennessee hills, you got Billy Bo, Job Grow dude over here who makes moonshine, but he's got... What?
Beaut.
Okay. Anyway, you got Billy Bob over here who's got more guns than the freaking nearest military armory, and he knows how to use every single one of them guns with brutal efficiency.
Hey man, you said something about looking over the energy drinks. It kind of looks like a can of Coke to me.
And it's got too much silver to be a can of Coke. It's hard to tell because you got the little fucking plus sign.
Uh-huh. And I have to look at it from an angle or it pops up the energy drink thing.
Here, crouch a little bit if you can.
I just started twerking for a second.
Alright, it's taking a minute to load. Yep. I can't quite tell. I might just Google it, honestly.
Yeah. That'll probably be the easiest thing.
Yeah. And don't forget, you have your Fury, so next group of zombies, you can pop it out.
I've kind of been waiting for like a bit more of a crowd.
Right, but you might not actually have that many shots. Of course, if you aim right, you can hit multiple in a row, I think. Because I'm pretty sure that there is bullet penetration.
Hey, slides.
You just can't get enough.
Not gonna lie, if I was given an option to head to this island during an apocalypse, or like whether there's like a 50-50 chance of whether or not the apocalypse actually happens, I would take it. And honestly, I would hope for the apocalypse one, because on the topic we were saying, like, this would just, I'd be able to just chill. But yeah, I'd probably end up dying because there's that monsoon coming in the lore, which I don't know if you've gotten to that part, but there's a monsoon coming.
No, I haven't even figured out that Ryder's the bad guy yet. Well, I mean, I pieced that together pretty early on.
Right, plus me and you've talked about this, and this game's pretty old now, so.
But as soon as I talked to the dude, I was like, this guy's got to be a villain.
Yeah, weird enigma character hiding behind the radio. Either he's like the good guy or he's a bad guy.
Right.
I was chased in here by a
Oh, there it is, the alcohol guy. That's the one I was talking about.
I was able to lock him out, but I had to kill the bloody bartender.
I had to kill the bloody
Crazy kid was trying
bartender.
to bite me. Didn't have nothing to eat, but I had a hell of a lot to drink. But now I'm all out and hungover as hell and need a bit of the hair of the dog that bit me, huh? Think you can find me some more booze? Make it worth your while.
So this guy just talked about he has no food.
In other words, he wants to just keep drinking his life away.
Right.
Okay.
Good. I'll wait here.
And this one just gives you XP. It doesn't even give you money.
Give me money.
I'll wait here if you don't mind.
And I mean, it's a radiant quest, so you can just keep bringing him and bringing him and bringing him. Oh, he doesn't give you money. Never mind.
Good. I'll wait here if you don't mind. I'm not really up to moving around. Good. I'll wait here if you don't mind. I'm not really up to moving around. My stomach, Jesus. Oh, I think I'm gonna throw up.
Yeah, it seems to get worse off the more you give him.
It's not very finished. I must license it. Oh, it's a residual. Huh. Well, there you go. See, you taught me something.
Hey. He's just missing.
Yep, now he's just gone. Huh. Weird. I mean, there was lootable stuff. Maybe you have to just come back later. Give it time to reset, and maybe he's like laying in there dead.
And that's what I'm gonna guess, is he probably ended up drinking himself to death.
Probably. I mean, shit though, that you got a decent chunk of money. Don't say no to that, you know.
What is this door? Looks different.
It's weird.
I can't.
Well, clearly, you're supposed to go in there.
Bloody hell.
Go around the other side, I guess. Maybe we'll see. And again, I keep forgetting that. Oh, yep, I know this area. Look at that pool. This is part of the story, I believe.
Oh, God. My wife. My dad. Oh, fuck, my own.
Oh, I remember this guy. Yeah, this is kind of sad.
Christ! What else could I do? Let him kill me? Why
I'm
are you
guessing
looking at me like that?
his family turned and he had to kill him.
What you want from me?
Yep.
I had no choice.
Pool of blood.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
This is actually where you can get one of the earliest knives in the game. Because knives are pretty fucking rare.
Honestly,
Like early on, it's all like blunt weapons.
What can I do?
I kind of want it, but I need to make room in my inventory.
Yeah.
I don't know, I guess I'll drop the crowbar. I didn't really want to drop it, but it is only level 2, it's not upgraded, and it's the only, like, silver thing that I've got that's not the revolver and not the upgraded ball bat.
Right. I mean, your ball bat's about to break, though.
Yeah, I need to get it fixed. I should have done it last time I was over at the workbench. So do I just lead this guy here to his fate, or?
Yeah, pretty sure. Because I think next time you go by this area, he's just not there. And based on the fact he's named, I want to bet he's named after like a developer or something. Like that's what a lot of developers will do, is they'll name the NPCs that are like random and like only show up once after themselves, which is a nice little taste. Like if you or me were to make a game, I'd definitely say put us in the game as like random NPCs near each other.
Mm-hmm.
To protect their criminal enterprise. As a precaution, I will be leaving a trail of recordings wherever
Jesus.
I go. So that if something were to happen to me, the truth would
Forgot about that jump scare.
I'm leaving now to meet with an
Yeah, that kind of surprised the shit out of me.
could rip the lid off of this investigation.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I think now you can just head on with the story.
Well, that guy was rich when he died.
Damn. Well, you gotta think, you're on a vacation island, you're gonna kinda have to be rich. Or more specifically, you gotta make sure you at least, you walk around richer than you usually are.
Uh-huh.
Because, I mean, think about it, vacation island, you're gonna wanna buy a souvenir or two, you're gonna wanna buy food. That's the issue with a lot of people who go on vacations is...
They save up for just the vacation.
And then they can never do anything
Hey.
while they're there.
My rage thing's not working.
Hold circle.
I am holding circle. Okay, there we go. Yeah, but it doesn't even guarantee a kill.
I think you need to like spam it. Oh. I don't know. Maybe that's because it's like this is level 1 of it. It's like guaranteed to like, oh, this is going to do a massive amount of damage but not quite kill. Such a weird way of holding the knife. Or not holding, but like dabbing with it.
Yeah, that's different. Most people would do it differently, but
I mean, if you were trying to make slashes, sure, but realistically, if you're fighting a zombie, you want to be stabbing, not
slashing.
Yeah. Oh, wait, there's a named enemy in there.
Ninja. Ultimate Ninja Warrior.
Oh, I think I've seen this one, yeah. When you walk in that room, it's going to be interesting. Clearly a sex tape fail.
Huh.
Yeah.
Anything worth anything in here?
I mean, you could leave her there, or you could put her out of her misery.
Why not take advantage of the situation? Nah, that's fucked. How come she's named?
Here's another thing: is with zombies, what happens if there's more than one set of teeth?
Huh.
That's a reference as well.
Specifically that a zombie did, or just, you know, vagina
it's a
having
reference
teeth?
to the movie Teeth. But at the same time, I mean, it's not the first time some random shit has happened in like a zombie game like that.
Hey, dude.
Oh, what the fuck?
I'm just gonna back up slowly.
Yeah, but you're backing yourself into a corner where you can't escape. Charge! I mean, she's letting you leave. Might as well let her live. I mean, I'm sure the cameras are still rolling. They get to at least enjoy her one last time.
Alright then.
She turned.
Yeah, that's about all she did was turn.
Yep, let's leave before you get rushed.
I don't know, I feel weird just letting her live.
I mean, if you want, you can go and put her out of her misery quick.
I don't know if I have a strong enough weapon to do it. It says she's level 16.
You're using a gold hammer. Just knock her over and smash her head.
Come here, fuckwit.
Oh.
Okay. Does she have anything on her?
Nope.
No. Okay. Weird.
Alrighty then.
Huh. Interesting occurrence.
I think that is probably the weirdest glitch that I've ever seen. The bonded zombie just stands up out of nowhere.
Right. And yet is completely passive.
Uh-huh.
The bondage porn star zombie is passive, and even though it was once tied up, it decides to stand up despite being tied up.
I mean, theoretically speaking, a zombie probably wouldn't get held down by, like, restraints or whatever.
Right, they no longer have care about their strength. Because, like, this is going to sound bad, and don't think it is. you know how like with people with like Down syndrome and special needs, they're actually stronger than the average human
Yeah.
because they don't have the mental limiter of when to hold back and shit, and like it's not even that. Like even if you're like in a dire situation, there's you have what's called irrational strength. They don't have the limit on their irrational strength, so they can use all their body's strength, or at least 99% of it. While for other humans, it requires emergencies, like, oh, we're going to die if we don't move this car, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's a weird video that kind of makes that well known, and it's a video of a woman who's like walking down in the park with her kid, and the kid somehow falls through a sewer grate, and like out of nowhere she springs in the action. Like, she's a fucking twig. Like, she makes you look bulky.
I've actually been working out, so.
Well, compared to the last time I've seen you, and compared to me, you are a twig. No offense, you were a very thin dude. But worth working out either way.
You know what? I ought to take that as a compliment.
Okay, whichever you wish for, man. But this very thin and, no offense, fragile-looking woman, she picks up the sewer grate and chucks it, reaches into the sewer grate with her bare hands, and pulls her kid out. As if it was nothing. That's irrational or radical strength, and there's other words for it as well. Because it's like, it's that primal strength that comes out, especially for parents who are like, oh my god, my kid is about to die.
Ready to go out there again?
That's one of the big ones. Oh, I'm about to die. Oh, my kid's about to die. This is a life or death situation. That's when your body lets go of all its limits. Fuck it, I'm pushing my body to its maximum and beyond. You're gonna feel like shit later, no doubt about it. Like, I want to know what my limit is on that. Because, like, I'm a big dude. You know that. Yeah, I'm out of shape in terms of, like, because I'm fat, but you also know that I have a decent amount of physical strength to me. We've met each other. We've hung out in school together.
Mm-hmm.
Back when we were in school. And I'm also surprisingly agile despite my size. I mean, you played dodgeball against me and with me.
More with you than against you.
Yeah. I'm like,
bro, where's
imagine
Maggie?
what it would be like if I unlocked my irrational strength.
I forgot that's what I was exploring for.
What?
To find Maggie.
Ooh.
But I don't. She doesn't.
Oh, she's part of, she's in that lighthouse, I believe.
Oh.
So I think you have to do the story mission to unlock her.
Well, this looks like it's going to be very hard. It's got a bunch of skulls on it.
So many skulls. We also got to think it could also be just a pain in terms of like the number of zombies rather than the difficulty of them.
Yeah, true that.
You got to think it's a story mission. It would make a story mission completely impossible. Like, since you already know that Ryder's like the main villain, do you want to know any info on the final boss fight?
Yeah. Is it like Resident Evil where it's gonna be bullshit?
Yes and no. I'll just say this: a character that's likable dies in a dumb-ish way because they do some dumbish shit. Ryder panics, takes the zombie cure, which isn't actually a cure because it was not actually done yet, and because he didn't listen. Takes it, turns into a zombie that's like a combination of all the zombies in the game, and then he's the final boss, and It's not really that difficult if you're smart about it, but at the same time, it's not too easy. And by this point, you probably could even have weapons that one-shot it if you're smart about things, so... And then I believe it's very, very lackluster.
I don't much care for like Resident Evil's boss fights because like there's always some dude transforming. There's never like, I don't know. You figure there would be like an end to the amount of idiots that transform themselves into monsters for the sake of winning.
Right. You think they'd realize after like the umpteenth time that, hey, that's not actually doing anything. Let's not turn ourselves into a monster.
Right. This would be a great time for me to have my ability.
Unfortunately, I don't think you do.
I do not.
You're damn close, though. Do you want to know what Sam B's Fury ability is?
What? Does he wrap him to death?
What?
I said, does he wrap him to death?
No, he goes into a fury and he gets Superman punches. Like, he literally sends people flying with each punch.
Superman.
So his is actually really useful. You threw your hammer. I hope you managed to remember that. There you go.
I didn't think it was actually going to kill the thing, but it actually
Well, you
managed.
gotta think that's a fully upgraded gold tier hammer.
True that.
I know one of the upgradable hammers is called Gabriel's hammer, or not upgradable. It's a blueprint hammer you can make called Gabriel's hammer, and you get it from a gun. Yeah, if I don't remember correctly, it's what I beat the game with once. Because I just kept freaking juicing it up.
Lay the fuck down!
Oh wait, this is where you face the thug for the first time. Okay, I know where you're at now.
I faced what?
The thug.
Okay.
You'll see. Just be ready to use them explosive barrels there. I recommend taking them towards the garage door before you open it. Just a little recommendation. Careful, your brass knuckles are about to bust. Oh shit, you're about to die, dude. Yeah, before you start the mission, definitely start healing.
Is that the only one that's around?
Might be. But you can throw it at those little red tanks too.
These ones? Okay, yeah. Hey, let me have it. Let me have it. There we go.
Maybe there's something we can
Alright.
use.
I was gonna say, maybe I can be smart and go about this another way.
Yeah, unfortunately, you have to open the garage door. Meet your first thug. Him's a big boy. Make sure it gets nice and close to it. There you go. Killed him on your first hit. Nice. Yeah, if he managed to get close to you, I think he does half your health in one hit. Or more than that even. Because he guarantees if he hits you, he's guaranteed to knock you over.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, walk back outside and look up.
Shit.
Unless you missed it, you should be able to see a plane crash somewhere.
I think I missed it.
Probably. But yeah, you can see a plane crash into the jungle. It's part of a mission you get way later on.
Ground control, do you read?
Oh yeah, it's when you go upstairs. I think it might even be a cinematic. Why are you drinking the energy drinks? You got full health. Save those, man.
Hmm. Because sometimes I just like collecting things.
It's good. I used to do it too.
Hey, wait, what is written there? We doomed?
Yep, we're doomed.
Oh wait, I forgot that has certain amounts of battery energy.
Yep. Luckily, it recharges pretty quickly. A lot of times, I would just flicker it. Yeah, you gotta be careful because of like someone who's like epileptic, but it's really good for like quick things when you're on your own. See, if you're playing in the dark with no light, it's actually kind of creepy. And you also got to think, I don't have audio, so like I can't even hear these guys growling coming at you. So playing this game on mute would be a real horror.
I'm just gonna beat these things to death in the dark.
Well, do what you gotta. Oh, you're out of combat stamina. Yeah, investing into your combat stamina is like such a useful thing to do early on, because you can lose energy so quick. I think the last zombie's up the stairs.
Can't hurt to look.
If you want to know how to get upstairs, you have to go back out to the garage.
Ah. Hey, while I'm at a workbench.
Repeat, all engines are out. Ground control, do you read?
Let's see. Damage done by all team members. Kills with kicks. Gain a rage, additional rage. I do kicks a lot.
We're making an emergency landing north of the city in the jungle.
Hey, I can't get upstairs. Oh.
Yeah, I was waiting for that one.
There's the plane going down.
Uh-huh.
I'm going down on the plane. The fuck kind of aim is that? This is gonna let me try again.
Do not fucking mess with me.
That would have been a little bit more threatening had you landed your shot the first time.
Right.
The funny thing is, the zombie actually let me walk up, pick my knife up, walk away, get aimed, and then throw the knife.
Right. Back on the topic of, like, if zombies actually became a real thing, I think if it's these type of zombies, we're safe. But if it's like zombies from World War Z, we're all fucked.
Oh yeah.
Because World War Z zombies, they're smart, they literally climb over each other, they run faster, and all that shit.
Dawn of the Dead zombies would be bad enough. They're dumb, but they run. And they pack up really quickly.
Yeah, well, that's the same for Zombieland zombies to a point. Some of them are slow, some of them actually can sprint at you full speed. Also, what kind of name is Cinnamoy? What the fuck?
Cinnaboy.
Watch the road. We'll be there soon.
Hey, Cinnamoy, make me a Cinnabon.
Hey man, there's two people watching it now.
Yeah, I think it might be me because I left the stream for a minute and re-entered, but it could be another person there. So, welcome.
Welcome, my brother.
It might actually be your brother, though. You never know.
I doubt it. He don't even know I do YouTube anymore.
Nice job, mate.
But
Safe thanks to you.
I got a question.
We'll make it along without food.
What?
Don't come soon.
Since we're not doing share play, I can't pass the controller to you, can I?
No.
We're safe here for now.
And you have to have PlayStation Plus to pass your controller over.
What?
Yep, they changed it.
I don't like that change.
Yeah, I don't either. It's not the worst change, but it's still not a good one in my opinion.
Hey.
Okay. Hey, I'm gonna have to call you back, by the way.
Huh?
So I'll still keep watching and stuff, but I'll talk to you later, okay?
Alright. I'll talk to you later.
We wouldn't last a minute against those
Peace.
things, but you think you can get it for us?
How can I say no?
All right, excellent. You bring it back as soon as you can.
Once I hit the 2-hour mark on the stream, I might call her quits or at least finish up what I'm doing there. Because I do have to work tomorrow, and whereas I did get plenty of sleep before, it would probably be helpful to get a little bit more. I'm guessing I just can't walk over where I think I can. Yeah, these guys gotta be lower down or something. Top myself off on health.
This baby needs some new spark plugs or she ain't going nowhere. Shame though, it's a hell of a car. A battalion of those freaks wouldn't slow this baby down. So,
Spark
if you can
plug
find
seems
me
like a really
few
stupid thing to
necessary
need.
parts from any nearby wrecked cars, and we get this ride rolling, I'll let you take her out anytime you want. Deal?
You can count on me.
Excellent. You locate those parts, and you know where to find me.
Yeah, go ahead and grab all these quests.
Somebody help me with this bloody door. Remember me, mate. I'm the doctor, but I can't do much without medical supplies. The door to the infirmary is locked from the other side, and Anne's in critical condition. You think you can help me break the bloody thing down?
All right.
I appreciate it. Go on, then. Good on you, mate. Now let me get to work. All the equipment's trashed or gone. What a bloody disaster. Nothing here at all, is there? We need to think of another way. Will you help me? I need you to locate an ambulance or one of the lifeguard vehicles. Inside, you'll find a paramedic bag with all the necessary equipment in it. I'm pretty sure I saw one by the Diamond Bungalows.
Okay.
Without your help, we'd all be 6 feet under by now. We're bloody walking corpses.
Kelly, please, just calm. Kelly's worried about her husband, Will, but I think he's probably okay. If you happen to be nearby there, can you see if you can find him?
Yeah.
His name is William. He's about 6'1", black hair, good looking. He's a concierge. He has a friend named Doyle who works in the Diamond District bungalows. I'm thinking maybe he's hiding out there.
I should have gone with James.
Excuse me. I ran out in such a rush I left my necklace behind at the hotel. It's in Bungalow 6 in the silver section. My husband gave it to me. It means a lot to me. I'm offering a reward. Can you help me?
All right.
Thank you. Please be careful.
Feeling like I'm back and these bodies are starting to rot. You smell that? We need to burn them before they start attracting more of these walking dead motherfuckers. Do me a favor. See if you can't get some gas from that station nearby.
Yeah.
Okay, good. See if you can find a car. That way you can move more gas.
think that that's where I'm ending the stream. It was nice hanging out with everybody, and I'll talk with you later.